Darlington welcome Farsley Celtic to Blackwell Meadows this afternoon, looking for 3 points that will keep them in touch with the playoffs that they currently sit 7 adrift of. The visitors, managed by former Quaker David Stockdale, are already relegated, but Stephen Terry won't allow room for complacency or sympathy if the Quakers are going to pick up all 3 points today. The home side makes one change, recalling Jack Maskell back to the starting lineup in place of Hazim Bakra. Will McGowan makes his second home debut, Lewis Story his first, and Blair Adams, another new signing, makes the bench for the first time. The visitors named Jensen Kilroy in goal, replacing Will Brook. Other than that, an unchanged starting 11.
Lees clears into midfield. Matty Cornish gets a toe in, picks the ball up. Caden Kelly's trying to spread the ball left towards Cedric Main. Main will get there. Cornish is making a little run inside, brings it on his right foot and has a shot from distance. Goal bound, on target. Jensen Kilroy calmly collects. Barrow inside to Cedric Main. Main drops it off nicely to McGowan. McGowan goes past the challenge nicely, plays it inside to Will Hatfield, 30 yards from goal. Hatfield shoots! Great fly and save to his left. The ball's still in the box, but the flag goes up. Maskell was offside there, but good, strong strike from Will Hatfield and a good, solid save by Jensen Kilroy to his left. He clears it up towards halfway. Barrow gets on the ball, finds Toby Lees. Lees is pressed but finds Headley. Headley dispossessed, and the two, I think Headley just caught his man there. It's a good press from Faz. It's going to be a yellow card early in this game for Ben Headley as well. I think that was a yellow card. Let's have another look on the replay.
It looked like quite a rough coming together, but I don't know. Second opinion?
No, I don't think that's a yellow card at all. Again, we've had 4 or 5 looks at the replay for this free kick. I'm not at all convinced it was a free kick, but referee's a lot closer than we are. Chance for Farsley from the free kick. Could be a direct strike. It's over the wall, but Jameson gathers that one pretty comfortably, and then he'll get Scott Barrow set away quickly down this left-hand side with a quick throw out. Finds Hatfield. Hatfield back to Barrow. Barrow to Story. Story then to McGowan, who's found a little pocket of space. McGowan then just dinks one looking for Cedric Main. It's going to deflect to Main. Main's going to get there. Goalkeeper saves. It's squeezed clear into the right back channel by Farsley. Barrow's chasing that ball. Then McGowan. It's
going to be a Farsley throw. Comes off McGowan last, I think, but another presentable chance.
Good goalkeeping again by Kilroy. Got out quickly enough, got to Cedric Main just before he could get the shot away and sort of smothered it.
Impressive start from him. Darlington have had their chances. Just need one of them to drop into the back of the net.
Ball is with Farsley. Going forward, and Lee steps in, finds a nice ball to Caden Kelly. Kelly finds Maskell. Taking the ball to the right-hand side. Matty Cornish takes it off, right-hand side, inside the box, but it's well defended and then cleared. But Hatfield has read that ball and finds Maskell. Maskell trying to find Kelly. Kelly inside the 18-yard box, trying to fight for some space, pulls it across. Maskell's there, gets the shot away. Jack Maskell gets Darlington off the mark. 16th minute of the game. Been knocking on the door a couple of minutes there, and Maskell is the man to find the net.
Back into the starting lineup today, and there's his reward. Jack Maskell opens the scoring after 16 minutes. Ball bobbling about the penalty area a bit, but eventually it finds its way through to him, and he just turns it past Kilroy, who's been equal to everything so far but couldn't stop that one. It's been coming. It has arrived. Darlington 1, Farsley 0.
A little way through the eye of the needle. Story then picks Darlington back up. Good possession from Hatfield. Darlington is just starting to turn the screw possession-wise here. Hatfield drives through the centre, tries to find Cedric Main, but can't find that little pass through the eye of the needle again. Farsley Celtic will come forward. Hatfield slides in, wins the ball, finds Barrow. Barrow to Story. Story to McGowan. McGowan to Cedric Main. 35 yards from goal central area, back to goal. He turns back towards goal, finds the ball to Maskell. Maskell to McGowan, and then Caden Kelly's inside the box, gets the shot away. There's the second goal for Caden Kelly. I think Kilroy came and stopped and came again, and Kelly wasn't going to let that distract him, pushed it past the goalkeeper. Darlington 2 goals to the good.
A lovely move from Darlington, moving the ball around really nicely, and it's flicked through the middle. Kelly comes forward, and I think, as Stu says, Kilroy hesitates for a second, and that's all Caden Kelly needs. flicks it past him into the opposite corner, and the Darlington lead is doubled, 2-0.
Throw it for Farsley down the right-hand side. Scott Barrow wins the header. Matty Cornish heads it on. McGowan goes into a challenge, but it ricochets nicely into the path of Manny Mampala. He plays it left-hand side. Farsley with a chance to run at Ben Headley, but Headley stands up tall. Up against Cole Hyde, the Farsley Celtic captain, and Headley comes away with the ball there. Gets warm applause, but gives it away. Ball then played through the middle. Chance for Farsley Celtic inside the box. Yeah, Pete James has to make a good save there. It's Justin Iwobi. Anyway, Caden Kelly's going to take it. Two-man wall. It's a long way out. Well, we said that last time. Kelly takes it. Gets the goal-bound effort. Forces a great save from Kilroy. It bounced awkwardly in front of him. And the short corner's on here if they want to take it. Yeah, it is taken. Kelly wide, gets the early ball into the box, which is headed out of the box. Story is going to let that ball go out for another corner for Darlington. Hikes it up into the air. Darlington pick the ball up, but then it falls into the path of Farsley's captain, Cole Hyde. He plays it back, and then the ball is chipped forward. Toby Lees is underneath it, wins a cushioned header into the path of Will Hatfield. And Darlington clear up towards halfway, where Farsley Celtic return the ball. Hyde picks it up for Farsley Celtic again. They'll try and make some moves down this left-hand side. Little step over, nice little bit of footwork, and the shot in all the way across the face of goal. And just for a second there, Pete Jameson looked a little bit nervous, I thought.
He had an eye on that, didn't he?
As you join us here, goals from Caden Kelly. Oh, I was said, balls into the Cedric Main there, edge of the box. Go back to the goals in a minute. Cedric Main has dropped it off to Will McGowan. Jack Maskell with Darlington's first goal is the bit I was going to start that sentence with. Headley plays it into the box. Cornish gets a header on it, but I don't think Scott Barrow's going to be able to take it in. He's conceded the throw in. Cover and ball across to Headley. Side to Hatfield. In the centre circle. Hatfield drives forward, commits his man, drops it off to McGowan. McGowan then looking for a ball into Cedric Main. Main's got there. Main off the post, comes back out. Finds it's put it. Oh, how's that not put in? I'm trying to explain what's going on. The flag's gone up. How Darlington contrived not to score there is a challenge in itself. Great ball into the path of Main. Main hit the front post. It bounced back, and Darlington just couldn't bundle it over the line.
Yeah, I think who did it fall to next? Was it Maskell and
then Kelly?
Just gets players in and just surrounded by Farsley bodies. Can't find a way through them, and somehow no one able to poke the ball home, and eventually the flag goes up.
Barrow to Maskell to McGowan, edge of the box, gets to the ball but can't find a black and white shirt, so Farsley Celtic will have a little second of possession. They played a nice ball over the top. Jameson's going to have to come, gets a touch on it. It's going to be a goal for Farsley Celtic, this. Darlington have caught, Darlington been caught out on the break there, and it's put in by Justin Iwobi. Farsley Celtic get one back.
Just a simple ball straight through the middle. Jameson comes for it. Iwobi gets there first and then gets the better of the bounce and gets through against two Darlow defenders, rounds them and puts the ball home. Farsley have got something from this game.
I mean, he's definitely onside. He's run from his own half, so there's no question of offside. The bit I'm glad about, because Jameson's 10 yards outside his goal, the thing that Pete does well is keeps his arms well out the way.
That could have been trouble.
In that sort of that would have been worse. Goal kick is taken by Kilroy. It's flicked on. Hatfield next on the ball. Finds Cedric Main. Main knocks it into the path of McGowan. McGowan ricochets off a couple of players, and then Farsley Celtic push it down their right-hand side with Dylan Iwobi having a run at Story. Ball played back. Farsley having a rare chance to attack here. The ball's down the right-hand side. Played inside. Chance to play one through the gap. There's a Farsley Celtic player inside the box. Put across, it's put in his own goal by Matty Cornish close in. And Farsley Celtic have got back on level terms. Their small group of fans behind the goal celebrate. Darlington have been pegged back to 2-2, and that was not in today's script.
That was not part of the plan at all. Matty Cornish trying to block the ball across, just turns it into his own net, and from 2-0 up and cruising, suddenly against the league's bottom side, who I would remind you have lost their last 13 in a row and haven't won in 18, it's 2-2.
Cornish has put it in, but there's an attacker right behind him, so with no...
If he doesn't try and do something, they will finish that off themselves, won't they?
Otherwise, it's actually a nicely worked goal, nice little ball into the box, and a decent goal by the visitors now. Darlington need to step this up.
If there was any shred of complacency in that Darlington team out there, it's gone now, it has to be. 2-0 up against the league's bottom side, already relegated, and it's 2-2.
Ball played forward, and Story will gather it calmly. You'd have to say that Darlington have done the hard work in this game. Headley in possession on the halfway line.
Now they've got to do it all again.
Inside to Kelly. Kelly takes a touch past the ball, finds Maskell inside the box, flag stays down, big chance, Maskell just drags it. Takes a touch.
It's going to be a corner. Kilroy comes a long way from his goal to take the free kick. He's just having a word with the assistant as he does so. "18 minutes gone."
Clears the ball. Story comes and wins a powerful header forward. Cedric Main's in space over the halfway line. Chance to move down that left-hand side. Does drive down the left-hand side. He's still in possession. Brings it back onto his right foot. Uses his strength. Finds the ball to McGowan. McGowan tries to find Main again. Flag stays down. Main's inside the box. Gets his shot away, but
drags it wide.
Only hit the side netting.
McGowan's being pressured from behind. Manages to find a ball to Lees. Stu just having a look at the league table.
Just in case it matters. Darlington back in possession down the right-hand side with Caden Kelly. Kelly comes inside, brings it onto his left foot, just goes across the pitch, trying to find something, finds a ball to Barrow. Barrow's got time left-hand side, sets himself, cross into the box. Maskell's up! Fantastic goal, Jack Maskell! That is a classic number 9's header from inside the 6-yard box.
Superb delivery from Scott Barrow over on the left-hand side, and Jack Maskell rises highest ahead of Kilroy to nod it into the empty net. Darlington back in the lead, and can they hold on to it this time and claim all the 3 points? It's his second of the game. He started the scoring, he's put them back in the lead. Jack Maskell makes it Darlington 3, Farsley Celtic 2.
Rivers to Platt, back to Rivers. Plays it forward. Maskell beaten to it in the air that time. Hetherington does well to find Kelly with the ball forward. Kelly's got 2 defenders around him, just overruns the ball.
Turns himself out of play that time. So Jack Maskell on 2. I'm just trying to think, have we had any hat-tricks this season?
Well, I've hardly scored any goals, Mike.
This is true.
I think our top goal scorer's on 9, isn't he?
Yeah, Cedric Main 9 for the... Well, he's got 10, he's got 1 in the cups, he has reached double figures.
That's true, as he reminded us last time. Ball's down the left-hand side, good play by... Oh, and the referee's brought that back there. Why are you not giving the advantage there to Farsley? That's absolutely terrible refereeing. The reason it's terrible refereeing is he's gone back and booked Caden Kelly, but the Cole Hyde, the left winger, has beaten his man, he's skinned him. It may or may not be a foul, but Hyde's still running down the left wing.
How are Darlington leaving this game with at least 5 yellow cards? Crazy. And while Farsley, I don't recall Farsley doing anything, possibly one incident where they could have had a player in the book, but they're going home with none at the moment.
Ball is put into the box, back post. It's won by Farsley at the back post, and Platt has to hook it away there under a bit of pressure. Then Rivers completes the clearance. Ball is played forward by Farsley Celtic, and then Barrow gets on the ball. McGowan plays it forward. Cedric Main's underneath it. Lovely touch by McGowan. He's got a runner outside him. It's Hetherington at the box. Hetherington steers it past the goalkeeper. Darlington with daylight. 4-2 up.
The 2-goal lead is restored, and what a way to do it. Cedric Main with a beautiful touch to bring the ball down. Plays the ball through to Hetherington, and he just lifts it over Jensen Kilroy. Darlington were 2 up after half an hour. In the first half, they're 2 up again half an hour into the second. Darlington 4, Farsley Celtic 2. Since the Brackley game, he's been fantastic.
So we might need to get the tin shed busy on a Jack Maskell song. Ball down the left-hand side for Farsley Celtic. Silver is pressed by Rivers, and he's got his toe in and found Backray. Backray then will find Rivers. Rivers comes inside. He's brought down right on the edge. He's playing an advantage. Hetherington pulls it back. Backray can't get there. McGowan. Oh,
Over
McGowan's missed it. He had all the time in the world there. Brought it onto his left foot and he's missed the target.
Was that a free kick that the referee played in the advantage for? Because it
an
looked to me
advantage.
like he was
Oh,
just
100%.
inside the area.
Well, yeah. So are you saying was it?
Would you
free
play
kick or
advantage for a penalty?
No,
though?
you wouldn't for a penalty. I don't think.
Perhaps
right
it was
on
a
the
free
corner,
kick then,
I
but
think.
Darlington almost taking advantage of the advantage. Will McGowan just firing over. And Farsley, I just realised I've conceded 100 this season. That Jack Maskell second was the 100th. No, sorry, Sam Hetherington's was the 100th. That was the fourth one, wasn't it? Maskell got us back in front.
Throw in for Darlington. Cedric Main back to goal under pressure, drops it off nicely. Paul pulled back. Oh, Maskell at full strength, can't keep the ball down.
That should have been the hat trick.
Well, he's at full strength.
Yes, he is. Fair play to him. It's come at him very, very quickly.
And then Darlington will have a throw in, and the referee will
That
blow the
will be
full-time
that.
whistle. And Darlington emerge from this game on a pleasant spring afternoon. 4-2 to the good, and we're still alive and we're still breathing.
Playoff hopes still alive. Quakers will have closed the door today, and if it was the result we expected, it wasn't quite the way we planned. They take the 3 points. Farsley have lost 14 in a row. We wish them well for next season, but for today the Quakers needed to get the 3 points, and they have. Final score here at Blackwell Meadows: Darlington 4, Farsley Celtic 2.